Grandfather? What, do you got a little target practice there?
This weapon is over a century old. A single shell, if it could be obtained, would cost thousands of dollars. No, it was being polished. The tarnish needs to be removed every spring.
Oh, I see. You know, I read a report this morning about the Austrian merger.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, well, you know, ELQ stands to make a pretty penny there.
Yes, we do.
You know, the foreign markets are so volatile, it's, I don't know, it's kind of stimulating trying to predict how they'll react to our offers.
You know, AJ, I am pleased that you are so well informed, and I certainly want you to be conversant with all aspects of ELQ business.
I try to be, sir.
But at the moment, instead of sneaking reports off other people's desks, I'm wondering why your own assignment isn't moving along any faster. I'm referring, of course, to the Charles Street real estate project.
Grandfather, we've got 11 sales to us so far.
That's hardly the total market income I'd expected by now from you. Now, you've been down there a couple of months already. There are dozens of properties down there, and needless to say, unless a majority of them are nailed down before a land grab is detected, well, the whole plan goes up in smoke.
I'm aware of that, sir.
Now, unless you prefer that I find someone else for the job, I suggest that you get on the stick and start buying. Come on, Mason.
Oh, morning, Grandfather. What'd you do now? Nothing. The old guy's just warming up for the day. It's one of the problems of living here is that he invariably warms up on me.
You have the gall to show up here. You get out.
I understand your anger, but you have two choices. Start swinging again, or we can have a civil discussion about what happened.
Yes. I understand. No. No, the situation here seems to be under control. I understand. And who is my contact? Fine. I'll be there. Very good.
Important?
I'm sorry, I have to leave. I just received my orders. I have to report to the Niagara Falls Air Force Base.
Sure thing.
I leave on a flight late tonight to Morocco.
Henry? Isn't the good news being relayed to the child that just went through a major surgery, that almost died?
They know that.
But it doesn't matter to them.
There's a situation that needs taken care of.
And you're the only person in the entire world who can handle it.
It was assigned to me.
And what they want is more important than what Maxie may want or need. What could be so critical?
All I can say is that it's urgent.
It always was, wasn't it?
I'm not gonna go until I get a big kiss from my Susan. Do you know how proud I am of you? Hmm? This proud. Okay, I will. And the whole time I'm gone, I want you to remember that I'm gonna be sending love and good wishes to you and Mommy. All right? And I have something for you here. I want you to keep this. That's for good luck.
Thank you, Daddy.
I'm gonna write you a letter, okay? As soon as I can.
I write to you, too.
Sure. When I get back from this job, I expect a big, tall stack of letters, okay? Now, you do what Mommy and Mac and all the doctors tell you to do, okay? You'll be as good as new in no time. Be strong, Maxie. And remember that I love you.
I love you, too, Daddy.
I'm going to go back to the brownstone and get my gear and see Tony one more time. Thank you for everything, Mac.
You're welcome.
There you have it. That's what the breakup was all about. Sorry. Do I sound resentful?
Disappointed. But, I don't blame you.
I don't mean to take it out on you.
You're not. Hey, listen, Felicia. You know, that goodbye didn't sound satisfactory for either one of you. Look, why don't you go try and catch Frisco at the brownstone?
No, that's very sweet of you, but I don't know what else to say.
We'll think of something. Go on, one of us should check on Tony anyway.
I think I should stay here with Maxie.
Look at her. Look at her. She's sound asleep. Come on, I'll stay. You're only 10 minutes away if some emergency comes up. Now, go on, Felicia, do it right.
Thank you.
What planet are you from? You think I'm going to have a civil discussion or any kind of discussion with you about anything? You need to have your head examined, or maybe you need it knocked off, and I'll be happy to oblige.
Do you think you can control yourself long enough to listen to me for a minute?
No, I'm in control. You'd be on the floor right now, and I have nothing. There's nothing to listen to you about.
You know, I think that's been our trouble all along, Tony, an inability to listen.
No, I hear your message loud and clear. I've heard it so much that I am sick of it.
I didn't listen. I didn't listen when people told me Bobby was happily married. All I saw was an attractive, desirable woman. And it's been my experience that no woman is ever that happy.
Well, we all make mistakes, don't we?
But it wasn't a mistake. Bobby was unhappy on a fundamental level, and you weren't tuning into it.
Oh, so you have the nerve to lecture me on my marriage?
Just trying to help. Sometimes an objective observer sees things more clearly.
Objective, you.
Yeah, I suppose you're just too close to the situation to see what was happening.
Get out.
Look at you. You're still unwilling to listen.
No, I've listened to you all I'm going to. You are leaving.
Well, Bobby could never get through to you.
Let me see if this will get through to you. You have 5 seconds to remove yourself from these premises. If you don't, I will remove you in pieces if necessary.
Yeah. It's like no matter what I do, it's not enough. I mean, I'm soaking the business up like a sponge. I'm doing all the nuts and bolts work without complaining. While still trying to keep my eye on the big picture. I've virtually given up any social life so that I can stay on top of things and defend myself against Ned. And I just feel like I'm losing ground every day.
Well, it's a real endurance test.
That's exactly what it is, and man, I do not know how much longer I can keep this up.
Well, if it's any consolation, from what I can see, you're doing a good job.
Think so?
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for the support, Jason.
Maybe the real question is, how long do you want to keep it up?
As long as it takes. I mean, it was my choice to quit school and devote myself to the company full time. You know, learn while doing. It's an opportunity not everybody gets. Because not everybody's a quarterman. And I plan to take full advantage of it.
Yeah, well, there's no law against changing your mind.
I'm not giving up.
Just call it a reevaluation.
It's a loser's way out.
Not if it's your choice.
I choose to hang in there.
What do you need to prove, AJ? And to whom?
I want to prove to Grandfather that he didn't make a mistake giving me a shot.
Oh, and show Dad that you're not a screw-up?
Jason, Dad and I are getting along so much better than we have in a long time.
Good. Good. Then you ought to ask what you're trying to prove to yourself.
Jason, what does anybody want to prove? You want to prove that you got what it takes.
You see, a few minutes ago, you weren't so sure that you were up to it.
Yeah, well, I guess you must convince me.
Just don't put too much pressure on yourself. It might not be worth it.
When do you think I'm gonna start hitting the bottle again?
I just think you ought to feel free to say the hell with this if you decide you don't like it. I mean, nobody's going to think any less of you.
Jason, if I decide to quit, I will. But I don't think that's going to happen.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. Well, I tried.
Hey, listen, you don't know how lucky you are you decided to go to medicine.
Oh. See, luck had nothing to do with it. I knew exactly what I was doing. You see, I know how Grandfather works. If I went into the family business, he would have had me and you at each other's throats just like he's got you and Ned.
No way.
And frankly, I'd rather have a brother I can talk to, even if he doesn't listen.
Hey, come on, I listen. And you gave good advice, too. But I'll tell you what, Ned or no Ned, I wouldn't have gotten involved in this in the first place if I didn't think that I could win in the end.
When what, do I wonder?
Hey, Ma.
Oh, no, Lois. Oh, you scared me half to death.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to go? I'll come back in.
Don't you dare. Come here.
What a wonderful surprise. Honey, you didn't tell me you were coming, did you? No. Just hot the plane for the moment.
Ooh, what are they giving away plane tickets now, or is something up?
Something's up. Something wonderful.
Ooh, talk. Tell all.
Well, I want to tell you and Pops together. Is he at the store?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll call him. He'll come home for lunch.
Oh, good.
No, nothing. So, you want to give me a little, hint?
It's music.
Ah, how did I know that?
Cirillo Sporty.
Hey, Carmine, it's me. You got any hot plans for lunch?
You mean other than cocktails with the borough president?
Listen, your baby girl breezed in, and she wants to talk business. I'm making ziti.
It's a date. I've seen a few, huh?
Bye-bye. You'll be home for lunch, we'll talk. Good. You know, it's so good to see you, sweetheart. And you know what? I really like your hair. You know, I gotten used to it. Now, yeah, it looks good. You know, you want a snack? I got mortadella and provolone.
Ooh, provolone.
Yeah. You help yourself. Just do me one favor, honey, please. Eat it over there. I gained 5 pounds just by inhaling it.
Oh, okay.
So, you got a little hint from me?
Oh, come on. I want to surprise you both.
All right, okay. Okay, what's new with Eddie? Any news there at all?
Well?
Oh, you gotta love a man who gives you the Brooklyn Bridge.
Ma, is he class all the way or what?
Oh, honey, he's a dream. He's a dream. Oh, come on, give me a hint. No, don't give me a hint. I'm gonna guess. All right, this combination business and music thing that you're running by Pops, it concerns a wedding, right? It's gotta be. What else could it be if it's not? Look, if you're worried about the money, stop, okay? We have been saving for a long time. Believe me.
No, Ma. No wedding yet, okay? I'm sorry there's no wedding. All right, you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I'm going to start my own record company.
Wow, Lois, your own record company. Wow, that's an enormous undertaking.
Yeah, but, I think I'm up to it.
Of course you are. Whatever my Lois decides she wants to do, she can do. Including landing Eddie. What's going on? Why are you here?
Just trying to help.
He's trying to make more trouble than he's already made, if that's possible.
Tony's having a difficult time accepting an alternate version of the situation.
Ooh, an alternate version. Now, let me see. What could that be? I'm the neglectful husband. I'm the guy that doesn't understand his wife. Where have I heard that view before? Oh, that's right. That's the view Bobby uses as an excuse all the time, isn't it?
It's not an excuse. You don't understand. Because if you did, you wouldn't have put me out of my own home.
Oh, so I'm supposed to just accept the fact that you're in heat for this other guy.
Maybe just deal with my needs for a change instead of just your own.
No. I am not going to be turned into the bad guy on this one. I have loved you. I have been devoted to you. And my only lack of understanding has been the realization that you're capable of such betrayal.
No, Tony, you have consistently refused to acknowledge that something is basically wrong between us.
Yes, him.
No, you can't blame the whole thing on Damien. Things never would have escalated to this point if we didn't have some problems.
Did I or did I not ask you to discuss what those problems were or whatever it was that was making you unhappy? Did I not ask you to talk about it? But no, you shut me out because you'd already started turning to somebody else.
Okay, fine. Let's not stand here and sling accusations at each other, okay? It doesn't matter who started it. The point is, you don't have any right to deny me access to my own house or to my child.
Tony, try to understand this. Very early on, Bobby told me she shouldn't see me even as friends because you said I was trouble. And you were right. I intended to be trouble.
Are you hearing this?
But not for the reason you think. When I first saw Bobby, I thought she was sensational, but I figured another time, another place. Besides, I caught on pretty early that she was using me to get information about my father to pass on to Luke. I admired her courage for putting herself on the line for her brother. I enjoyed the way she went about her sleuthing.
Sleuthing. So that gives you carte blanche to pursue a relationship.
No, the reason I pursued a relationship with the lady is because I felt a connection that went deeper than using each other. She felt it too.
Feeling is okay, but don't touch.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And Bobby tried to do the right thing. When I told her that I thought there was something between us, she had to admit it was real. But she wanted to salvage her marriage in spite of any feelings. But you know what the problem was? Every time you saw us together, you let her know that you didn't trust her, that you wanted to control her, and you let your anger and your insecurity drive her to me against her will.
So it's my fault.
And mine. I accept part of the responsibility for this. But Bobby is miserable. I mean, she just lost her daughter. And apparently her husband and any family as she knew it.
Get out.
That's your solution to everything, isn't it? All right, I'll get out. But if you don't intend to help Bobby through this, then I will. She deserves better than this.
Hey, easy, fellas. Hold it. Get out of my way.
God, Frisco, stop.
You should go.
Of course.
Take Bobby with you.
It's my house.
That might be the best thing at the moment.
My son is here.
Do you really want him to see what's going on between you and your husband? Maybe you and Tony can resolve this when Tony's in a bit more rational frame of mind.
Easy, Tony. Easy. Both of you. Leave. Please.
Come on, Bobby.
Easy.
Sorry about that. Win it all, cousin.
All what?
The game of life, we were just discussing it in all its myriad manifestations. Sounds murky. Definitely over my head. Well, I'm off to class. I'll tell grandfather you're here.
I'm gonna get going to the hotel. AJ, why don't you stick around for a couple minutes? You might be interested in what I'm about to propose to grandfather. Well, if it has to do with the hotel, Ned, I'm interested.
Oh, this adorable creature.
That is Annabelle. Grandfather's birthday gift to Lila.
Beautiful. You who does those eyebrows? Oh,
Hello, Ned. I was told you needed to speak with me.
Yes.
Hello, Catherine.
Hi.
Are you becoming friends with Annabelle?
yes, she's beautiful and so sweet-tempered. What a wonderful gift, Edward.
You think so? Well, I don't know from animals, but Lila seems to like her.
Well, what woman wouldn't? It really is the perfect gift. Did you pick her yourself?
Well, I had a little professional advice, but yes, I did.
Lucky Lila.
So, what's on the docket?
Well, actually, Ned has another one of his terrific ideas.
2 in 1 year. Amazing.
And we thought that we would run it by you, Edward. And AJ, of course.
So, let me have it, Ned.
Part 1. You know the ball that will be benefiting the AIDS program at General Hospital is coming up soon. I propose that the Quartermain family and each of the ELQ businesses buy a table. I'm also going to be personally making a large donation to the hospital's AIDS outreach program.
Very interesting.
Part 2. I propose that the hotel donate meals to the at-home food program that's part of AIDS outreach. Other than a major goodwill opportunity, it's great PR. Plus, it's a tax write-off on surplus food from the grill and the coffee shop, which would otherwise be a loss. It's a win-win proposition. What do you think?
So, Pop?
Well,
What's the verdict?
you've done a lot of hard work in this. I can see. And it means a great deal to you. And I wouldn't be doing any favors pulling punches with someone as intelligent as you are. So, I'm going to be straight with you here. It worries me, Lois.
That's it. Break something.
No,
Do it. Get it out of your system.
It's not going to help.
Well, then sit down and get control of yourself.
See, that's my big sin, controlling myself. That's what makes me so terribly unattractive. The control. That's why Bobby has to turn to somebody else for excitement.
You better find a way to make her come back.
I'm not sure I want to.
Well, then do it for Lucas. For goodness sake, Tony, you have just lived through something that the hardest thing in the world. Now, you can't do it without talking to Bobby. You've got to sit down and work it out with you. You've built a whole life together here. Don't throw it away, for goodness sake.
That's your prescription? Just to salvage the marriage at all costs? When did you become an expert on keeping marriages together,
I'm
brother?
not. I don't claim to be. What I did with Maxie and Felicia was the hardest thing in the world for me, but it was right for us. It doesn't mean that it's right for you. You're not us. You built something here. You have a life here with her and Lucas. Don't throw it all away. What the hell are you going to have?
What do I have now?
You got a problem. You've got a big problem. But you're not a quitter. And I'm not going to stand here and listen to my brother wallow in self-pity. Now, you've lost a daughter. But you still have a son who looks up to you as God's gift to little boys. And if you let him down, then you're going to have a tragedy on your hands. Talk to Bobby. Try.
So are you going to give me these little pep talks every time I want to jump off a bridge?
No.
What's this, your version of tough love?
I won't be here.
You're leaving?
Tonight, they called me at the hospital. Came back here to get my gear.
PJ's memorial
I
service.
know, I'm sorry. I won't be able to be there. But you'll be in my thoughts.
Take care of yourself.
You do the same. Tony, give yourself time to get angry. Just make sure you give yourself time to get over it. There's too much at stake here not to have a reconciliation.
Hi. Thanks for coming back.
Oh, yeah, Sean wanted to be here, but he has a meeting. How's Maxie doing?
Oh, Tiffany, it's unbelievable. I mean, yesterday she was struggling just to stay alive. Today, her breathing is regular, her color is back, she's sleeping peacefully. I think we're going to make it.
Oh, that's wonderful news. All the way over here, I was hoping you were going to say that.
Hey, it's been a tough battle, but I think we won.
Yeah. Just why does the victory have to be at such a horrible sacrifice to Bobby and Tony?
I don't know.
That's the way BJ's mother died, Tanya, in a car accident. They must be devastated.
Oh, yeah, they are in pretty bad shape. I just hope they can help each other through this.
Why wouldn't they?
Something's not right between them. I don't know what it is, but it's just not right.
Oh, Mac, I hope you're wrong, because this is the time they need each other the most. And you and Felicia. Oh, Mac, you've been such a rock for her through this whole ordeal. Comforting her and standing at the hospital and finding Frisco.
Yeah, well, listen, we just did what had to be done.
Look, have you, set a new wedding date? Maxie's better, so, you could set one. Have you done that?
No, Tiff, actually, we haven't.
Well, there's no rush to that. All things in good time, right?
We're not going to set a date, Tiff. We've decided that marriage isn't in our future plans.
Oh, Mac, no.
We just want to reevaluate the idea of being life partners.
Since when?
Since I saw Felicia and Frisco together. Look, now that I have, I understand where I fit into her life and where he does. It couldn't happen unless I saw them together. And now that I have, some of the things that happened over the past year make sense.
Mac, how do you feel?
Sad. Sad, but in a funny way, Tip. I feel relieved.
I can't believe I'm hearing that. I can't believe you're saying this so calmly. Mac, I'm so sorry. Where is Felicia?
She went back to the brownstone.
Frisco had to take off, so she went over to say goodbye. She also went over to check on Tony.
Oh, you know, Felicia said something to me about how Bobby and Tony needed help from all the people who loved them. She said she thought something was going on, too. I wonder what she meant.
I just can't believe that's the same man I married. He was so cruel.
Same man, all right. Who knew what was going on inside?
Did I deserve that attack? Did I?
What do you think? Tony's hurting. You're hurting. Come on, sit down. I'll get you a glass of wine. You know, what happened over there was to a large extent my fault.
I'm not so sure.
Well, if I hadn't been there when you showed up, things wouldn't have escalated to the point that they did. I just hope that Tony heard some of what I had to say.
I don't think Tony is capable of hearing anything.
No. It's a mistake on my part that I even tried. Oh, I'm sorry, Bobby.
Hey, I forgive you.
You do?
Damien, what happened is not your fault. You tried to tell him the truth. And if a person doesn't want to hear the truth, they don't kill the messenger.
I just hate seeing you so sad.
How can everything go so wrong?
You know the answer to that? Fear. Bobby, you chose the courageous route, not the fearful one. You shouldn't be punished for that.
I just feel as though I've thrown away everything that we've worked for. I ruined it.
Did he hold you? Did he comfort you, forgive you? No, he lost his temper and he threw you out away from your own child. Given a chance, he didn't take you back. And to me, that says a lot more about Tony's own paranoia. That's nothing for you to feel guilty about. Maybe he just needs time. Opportunity to see what he's missing when you're not in his life and under his thumb. Bobby, everything's gonna be all right. I promise.
I should go.
Go where?
I'm not really sure. Just go.
To Tony?
I said last night with Ruby, I suppose I could go there.
I'm sure she was a great comfort to you. You don't have to go anywhere. You know there's comfort here.
What's wrong with my proposal, Pop? The numbers have been checked and double-checked. I mean, industry standard plus 10% over just to be on the safe side. It's just like you always say. Plan for the worst and hope for the best.
The figures look good, Lois.
So what are you saying? You're saying that I don't have the smarts to run my own business?
Oh, sweetheart. If I ever had to turn the store over to any of the kids, it would be you. Give you a year and you'd probably have a franchise nationwide.
So what's the hang-up?
Yeah.
The hang-up is Eddie, and where he fits in the equation.
Eddie is the singer. He's not involved in the business side at all.
But are you doing this for yourself or for him? Because if you're doing it for him, you better think twice.
Carmine, look, I know you have reservations about Eddie, but I have been with the both of them together much more than you have. And look, I can see the love in Eddie's eyes, and believe me, it is genuine.
I'm glad you've acquired this power of perception, Gloria. How you with the ponies?
Pop, Eddie does love me. Everything he does proves it. Look.
Oh, very nice.
From Eddie, Pop, look. It's love and it's music and it's the Brooklyn Bridge. I mean, you can't beat that for true love. Carmine, the man is head over heels in love with Lois.
Words don't make it so, and gifts don't make it so.
Would you look at this, Pop? It's 24 carats.
I know. I think the problem here is you and your mother see Eddie as a guy who's so sweet, he'd buy you a bridge. And I see him as the kind of guy who maybe try to sell it to you.
You sold me, Ned. This promotion has very exciting possibilities, not to mention the impressive tax write-offs, which I particularly like.
I thought you would.
You know, I'm impressed with your initiative. You took the bull by the horns, and you ran with it. This independent thinking is something we could use more of at ELQ. It's very debilitating to have to spoon-feed people every step of the way.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, congratulations. And you, young lady, are coming up with some fine-looking PR projects. Nice job, both of you.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Well, I'm off. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
AJ. Grandfather really didn't give you a chance to react, but I'd like to hear.
I think it's terrific, Ned, of course. It's nice work, Catherine.
It really was a good idea, wasn't it?
Very good. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your giving it to me.
Oh, I think we've come up with some ways.
Good eating, Gloria. I gotta get back to the shop. Lois, your figures look good.
Yeah, but Eddie looks bad, right?
I don't mean to put the kibosh on your project, sweetheart. But you asked me, so I told you. I'm sorry it's not what you wanted to hear.
I know. Thanks, Pop. Thanks. Hey, I am going to change your mind.
That would give me the greatest of pleasure. Later, Gloria.
Hey, I'm going to walk you out, honey. Wait a second. Don't do the dishes, okay? I'm going to wash.
Okay.
Take a good look at this.
All right.
Excuse me. Hello.
Oh, I gotcha. Eddie, it's me. Listen, I'm sorry. Sorry for bothering you. I know you're probably up to your eyeballs in cough drops, but I had to ask you something really important. You ready?
Yes. Yes, go ahead.
Do you love me?
You can go to the bank with that.
Okay. That's all. I just needed to hear you say that. Bye, babe.
Goodbye. Investors.
Everybody trusts you.
It's an awesome responsibility.
Oh, it must be so tough to deliver. What's your secret?
Staying focused.
Ah, well. Okay. Where were we? Let me see. We don't want to lose our place. You were something like that. And you were just about to tell me how much you appreciate me.
I remember.
Good. You better. Because you never know when it's going to be collection time. No, I can't stay.
You can do anything you want. Nobody's going to tell you what to do anymore.
But I'm not thinking straight. And I should go be by myself.
You're not thinking clearly, which is why you shouldn't be by yourself. You need to be held and comforted. You need to be appreciated. Told how wonderful, sensual you are.
I don't feel that way.
You don't have to. You are without trying. All your defenses are down. You don't have to fight to be somebody you're not. You don't have to pretend that you're not vulnerable. Are you sure you want to be alone?
No. No, I don't want that.
Hi.
Tomorrow, Bob Vila is back for the all-new Race of the Repairmen on Home Improvement, followed by Grace Under Fire.